Finally, you're here. Oh, what's up, man? How are you doing? I really missed sitting with you and seeing you. I mean, it's been a long time, isn't it? I presume it's just because of the fact that we don't see each other a lot. Yeah, there have been a lot of times since last I saw you, man. But last time was a peach. We talked about a lot of things, and today is no difference. Today is just a way of expressing ourselves. I mean, the usual things, and we can tie things up in a more, nice way, in a nicer way than last time. I mean, we can talk about whatever you want.
Talk about something else.
Causality always fascinated me. There's a lot of concepts about causality and the things that every single thing, every single being, like my coffee right now. See my coffee? My coffee is caused by me mixing water with beans and milk in this case. So every single object, this tree is caused by another tree bringing seeds into the ground, and that seeds growing and becoming the plant itself. So, okay. I can see where this is coming from. I get the appeal of the idea of the first cause, but I have a harder time believing that there must be some divine entity. It feels like skipping over a lot of possibilities just to get to that conclusion. Right? Because everything is supposed to have a cause. Am I correct? So, in the beginning of all causing, there is what I think is God. Aristotle's idea, the unmoved mover, makes a lot of sense to me. If everything that exists caused by something, logically speaking, there has to be a first cause. It wasn't caused by anything. For me, this cause is God. The ultimate reason of why anything exists at all. Yes, that's correct. Maybe. I get that. It ties things up neatly and correct. But is there isn't there a bit of logical fallacies in there? I mean, we're making a huge assumption that just because everything we observe has a cause, there is a cause of the universe itself. This is argument from ignorance. No, argument from analogy, meaning false analogy. We're mixing things up a bit here, right? Isn't it? I wouldn't call it a fallacy. It's based on reason and observation. Everything that we see around us follows the cause and effect pattern. It seems only logical that the universe should follow the same rules, and this idea of the first cause helps to avoid the problem of an infinite regress. Without something like a god or something that really caused everything and keeps going back forever and ever and ever. But, here where I see the fallacies, you're jumping from everything within the universe as a cause to the universe itself having a singular and ultimate cause. That's category mistake. Just because things inside the universe behave the way, that doesn't mean the universe itself needs the same kind of explanation. It's like asking what is the north of the North Pole. The question assumes something that may not apply. It doesn't need a cause in the way that we expect. And our understanding of causality might not apply on a cosmic level. Okay, then how do you explain the universe existing at all? There has to be something brought to us by a being. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a collapse or nothingness or chaos.
Yeah, where's God now, huh?
It's definitely uncomfortable at times, but I'd rather be in uncertainty than jump into conclusions so quickly. And from what I've seen, there's also the fallacies of beginning the question. The first cause argument, if we say everything needs a cause, what caused God? Saying God is the explanation seems like a special pleading. Why can't the universe be the explanation instead? Maybe I'm not saying that the universe created itself. I'm just asking questions. I'm not assuming something. I'm just saying that the universe might, as the science suggests, that there was a big bang, and this big bang just created everything. That leaves us into an uncomfortable place. I mean, if we can't have starting point, how do we make sense of everything? Does it feel incomplete? That's the thing. I don't have an explanation. I'm okay with saying I don't know, because honestly, we really don't know. We don't know enough about the universe to claim it must have a first cause. It's also possible that the universe just is, that doesn't need a cause. That's where faith comes to me. God, by definition, is an external and uncause. It's not special pleading. It's recognizing that the concept of God is beyond physical illustrations. We observe God doesn't need to cause beyond physical limitations. We observe God doesn't need a cause because he exists outside time and space. The universe, on the other hand, is finite. It has a beginning. That's why I believe it needs a cause. But but isn't that some kind of double standards? You're saying that the universe needs cause because it had a beginning. But God doesn't need a cause because he is eternal and essential. You're applying one set of rules of one thing and another to something else, which feels like an logical inconsistency. If we're able to accept something can exist without a cause, why not just stop with the universe itself? Maybe we really don't know, but in this case, multi-universes just have a lot of better option existing than God itself. I mean, if that's the case, then we have a lot of theories. We have crazy theories like the zoo theory, and we have a theory like the jungle theory and the dark universe theory and the aliens theory. There's a lot of theories.
Say, did you hear that?
What?
I see what you're saying, but the way I look at it, the universe shows signs of being caused, like things that laws and physics fine-tuning, and in order to suggest international design. For me, that makes more sense. That something intelligent and purposeful, as God, you see, set everything in motion. Otherwise, why does everything seem carefully structured? I think you might be falling into the argument from ignorance there. Though, because you don't have fully understand why the universe is structured the way it is, that doesn't mean we can jump into a conclusion that God did it. We can't fill gaps in our knowledge with God because we don't have a better explanation. At least, not yet. I mean, if we had more understanding of the universe and science, we might know better and understand the actual presence of the universe better. It's not just gaps. In knowledge, for me, it's beyond seeing purpose in the design. I don't think universe is just a result of random chance. There's laws and physics. The conditions of life, they seem to preside to be accidental. I believe there's mind behind all of that. I respect the belief, but for me, it's hard to distinguish between seeing patterns because we want to find the meaning to the universe and actually having purpose. We humans are wired to look for order and meaning, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily there. Fine-tuning argument could also be seen as confirmation bias. We see the universe are designed because we are the one that here to observe it. Meaning if you, a friend, you go out maybe to Mars, you will survive for 1 minute. It's literally the length of you taking like, how much, 20 breaths? Okay, fair point. I guess it comes down to perspective. For me, seeing purpose and design in the universe strengthen my belief in God, the ultimate cause, and gives me sense of direction. For you, the uncertainty opens up different, possibilities. Even they're harder and harder to pin down. That's a good way to put it. I'm open to possibilities, but I don't feel the need to commit to one explanation without evidence, because someday we'll learn more about the origins of the universe and the limits of causality. But for now, I'm okay with just sitting with the unknown. Okay, I get that. Even though we see things differently, I think it's important that we both are asking the big questions, whether we find them, find an answer for that or not. In faith, our explanation search for itself, and that's what matters. Yeah, I totally agree. You know what? Maybe our path will cross again, unexpected ways to come in the same searches. And here we had a lot of common ground to talk about, but me and the way that I think and the way and that you think, we can live together in peace and let's continue to be friends. Okay, dude. I really enjoyed our talk. Oh God, forgot about my coffee, dude. My
Forgot the coffee. My bad, Cat.
coffee is just got really cold now. Just enjoy our evening. Maybe the people here would ask, why is it exactly that I don't agree exactly with the agnostic people? I don't know. But that is the question. What's up next? What exactly is theirs? Yet still, I mean, every single aspect of loving and caring is coming out of one ridiculous and unstable causing. It's just insane, dude. I love you all. Goodbye.